Atlanta, Georgia, Grady Memorial Hospital. Started playing sports young. Started off with basketball and baseball, and then high school I shifted to football in sophomore year. Ended up playing sophomore, junior, and senior year. And, after high school, I had to sit out, situate my grades a little bit, and help my mom's out. But then after that, I got the opportunity to go to a D3 in Ohio. So I went up there for a year, played, and then was looking to transfer somewhere bigger. So I was looking around for schools and stuff, and my old high school coach had just got the job as the offensive coordinator here at Savannah State. So he called me up and asked me if I wanted to come down and play. And so that's how I ended up, coming to Savannah State. My first year here, it was going well, but a couple weeks before the season, I ended up busting my knee, ruptured my patella tendon and dislocated my kneecaps and stuff like that. And it took me a while after that to get back. I ended up missing the 2011-2012 season, 2011 and the 2012 season, and I came back in 2013. And then I had a few injuries in 2013, but ended up playing about half the season. I love playing football. I just love playing sports in general. But I didn't really know if I was gonna be able to play, get back to where I was before I got hurt. But really, the goal was just to get back to being able to at least, attempt to play, which is kind of like a milestone, because I was depressed and stuff like that. So I just kind of needed something to focus on, and that was really it. Because a lot of people, my doctors and stuff, were telling me that, I would probably have trouble walking again, what I'm saying? So that football was probably not the best, not a realistic goal. So I just wanted to get back out there just to, have something to work forward to. But, ended up being better than that. So I'm just happy with everything, the way it's turned out pretty much.
My name is Adebiyi, sophomore left tackle. This is actually my second year playing with Adebiyi. When I first got here last year, he put me under his wing, showed me the ins and outs of Division I college football. Not only being an athlete, being a student as well. And with his hard work and intensity in the weight room, I picked up my play as a football player. And last year, when we first put on pads, we went against each other. He laid one of the hardest hits I've ever felt in my life and showed me that this isn't high school anymore. And he pretty much told me welcome to college football, son.
Collectively, as a team, been pretty rough. We've been up and down. But my season individually, obviously, you don't be. It doesn't matter what you do individually, because you still feel bad when you lose. But I felt good about the way I played. I wish I could finish the season these last two games. It looks like I may have to sit them out because I sprained my shoulder last week. This season, I think it's been a positive for me and for this program going forward in the next few years.
Dennis Wilson, head coach, Savannah State University. David Adebiyi, I've coached him for a couple of years now, the last 2 years. He's a young man from out of Atlanta, Georgia. Our defensive end has played very well the last 2 years. Been nominated to 2 or 3 college all-star games. Gave us a great impact this year. He's one of our captains. Outstanding young man, not only on the field but off the field. Scholar in the classroom, has over 3.0, and I want to tell you 3.5 GPA. His aspirations is to play in the NFL, which I think that he, through hard work and focus, he can be able to possibly attain that goal. Probably as a defensive end or outside linebacker. Like I said, been nominated to the FCS Division I Senior Bowl, Mexico versus the United States game. So David Adebiyi has a bright future in front of him, not only in the classroom or out in the business world, but also in the game of football.
Marco's Pizza is the fastest growing pizza company in the U.S. Marco's was founded by native Italian Gio Marco and is committed to making authentic Italian pizza with fresh ingredients. More than 1,500 new Marco's locations are on their way. Pula will open its doors to a new location this summer. Don't pass by, stop by, and try Marco's Pizza today.
Employers and employees fear no more. Eben Concepts is here to do the work involving employee benefit administration and human resources compliance. A privately owned consulting and brokerage firm established in 1999, we pride ourselves in our work for major companies. With agencies throughout the United States and over 40 consultants, we guarantee no matter where you are, our expertise are never far away. Services include, but are not limited to, payroll administration and employee benefit management and healthcare reform planning.
At Eben Concepts, we do the work.
The schedule doesn't change much as far as meetings and pregame meals and things like that. So that keeps it pretty much the same. The only thing different is actually getting on the bus and getting on the plane. But, we go to sleep and you don't even worry about that. So it's pretty much the same. Well, game time is pretty much prayer time for me. Just, pray a little bit. And after that, I'm relaxed and ready to go. But as far as the week is concerned, just, little by little building, go out to practice, try to start fast on Tuesday and get a little bit better each day, try to get it in rhythm. So that, when game time comes, it's just kind of reacting and not thinking about it.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Wait until the flowers start blooming to get motivated. Spring break is right around the corner, so let's get those bodies in shape. Beach bodies are made in the winter so you can show them off in the summer. Come on up to Wiley Wilcox or Tiger Arena and tighten up those glutes and abs. Remember, if you take care of your body will take care of you.
I'm Jonas Jackson. I'm the defensive line coach and recruiting coordinator here at Savannah State. David Adebiyi. Very fortunate to have a young man like David Adebiyi to work with. He does everything you ask him to do off the field, which is the most important thing when you have a young team and a team that's been down so long. It's very important that you mold your team around those who are not only going to produce on the field, but who are going to be the right type of people off the field. And academically, as a history major, David is a young man who has definitely taken his education seriously. Since we've been here, I can't recall any time where he's missed an academic meeting or study hall on Sunday or an appointment with a tutor or even getting a notice for a missed class. I mean, that young man is definitely valuing his education. He's almost a 3.0 student or better, and he does a great job in the classroom. and we need more people like that. He doesn't really say much. He's the type of young man who is going to pack his lunch pail and his hard hat, and he comes to work, and he gets the job done. He definitely understands that in order to perfect his craft, he's got to look in the mirror, and he has to have a self-effacing approach to his game and to everything that he does. And if he does that, like he has been doing, we'll continue to see improvement in his play on the field. He is a leader. If he does say something, either guys are going to listen or they're going to move out the way, because when he says something, it's meaningful. I can tell you that last year, David faced a lot of adversity with his health in terms of his durability. Between his hip alignment and his knees and his back, and just the guy's old, and we like to tease him, but there was a lot of questions on how durable he was going to be this year, and definitely as his position coach, it's something that was very concerning, because your player's health and well-being is definitely the number one thing to me in terms of importance. We want our players, our guys to be healthy, and so moving into this year, we definitely had some questions there, and I can tell you that he's exceeded every expectation in terms of his durability. I'm going to knock on wood, because we need this young man on the field in order for us to continue to move our unit along and our position group along. And it's a testament to how hard he worked over the summer to make sure that his body was in shape and in the right condition. And all that adversity that young man went through is the way he handled it is a testament to his parents on how he was raised, and to his work ethic, and to what his goals are. And I'm very, very proud of him, and I wish him nothing but the best in the future.
I'm Raheem Green. I play defensive end. My first year playing with David Adebiyi, when I think about Dave, it's just a lot come through my head. He's a great leader. His effort that he put in towards football is unbelievable. Coming from high school to college and being around someone every day that just pushes you. And he don't even have to be vocal. He pushes you just by the way he practices. Every day is full speed, high tempo. He's one of those players that you consider has a motor. David Adebiyi just has been a blessing to my life, just because he took me in as a what they call a freshman. Me not really knowing the ropes of the college ball yet, and he took me in and he showed me some things. There's plenty of days that we sat out to practice and we ran 40s together, and we just had life talks, man-to-man talks, and it's truly been a blessing. Hearing how he came off of injury and how he recovered, and how he's just able to go back and just do what he loves again. It's truly a blessing to me, hearing his story and seeing everything he's went through in his life. It's just been a blessing to me.
Employers and employees fear no more. Even Concepts is here to do the work involving employee benefit administration and human resources compliance. A privately owned consulting and brokerage firm established in 1999, we pride ourselves in our work for major companies. With agencies throughout the United States and over 40 consultants, we guarantee no matter where you are, our expertise are never far away. Services include, but are not limited to, payroll administration and employee benefit management and healthcare reform planning.
At Even Concepts, we do the work.
Wilcox Wiley is one of the oldest buildings on Savannah State University campus. The building was named after two men who attended Georgia State Industrial College back in the early 1900s. The late Cyrus G. Wiley, whom also served as the president of Georgia State Industrial College for Colored Youth during 1921-1926. Wilcox Wiley Complex was built in 1954 after the gymnasium that was built in 1936 that was named by William G. Wilcox and Benjamin F. Hubert was president at the time. And William K. Payne was the president when the Wilcox Wiley was renovated to include the Wiley Physical Complex. To this day, Wilcox Wiley has made major changes from back when it was first built.
Will Broadbent, Jr., defensive tackle, number 75. Basically, just here to talk about, my boy David Adebiyi. I have a lot of good memories with David since I've been here. I've known him since I was a freshman when I first got here. Basically, he's a leader. Basically, that just sums up everything. He works hard on and off the field. He's just a great role model for any and everybody. Academically, he's a scholar. On the field, he's a monster. He's just a dog. When I first got here, I was kind of timid to talk to him at first because he has the persona, with the beard, scruffy beard, and I didn't really have too much to say to him, and he really didn't have too much to say to me either. But basically, once I got to know him, he became, a real close friend, more like a big brother, older brother. Me coming down here, I didn't really have, anybody to look up to. I came down here by myself, so I was kind of looking for people to look up to, and I found a lot of good people to look up to, but David, he was really one of the people that really stuck out to me and really accepted me in as a person and as a little brother, kind of. Over the years playing with him, just watching him overcome so many career-threatening injuries, from the knee to the hip, even his senior year now with his bicep, him not being able to play, it kind of hurts me, not being able to play this last game with him. But I'm gonna make sure, when I go out there tomorrow night, to put on a show for him and to let him know that, that I care about him, and I'm gonna keep, number 58 alive in my heart, because he deserves to go out with some type of good memory, And he talks to me all the time, There's a lot of times where I was slacking and stuff like that, and he would get on me, and he stayed on me. He stayed on me a lot. And a lot of times I wouldn't listen to him, but more times than not, he was always right in anything and everything that he said to me. And like I said before, he's an inspiration to me and an inspiration to others, and he's like my brother. And I love him, man. He's like my big brother.
Really, I just had to start focusing on grades because I was coming out of high school. I lost a few offers. I had a chance to go to Auburn, but I couldn't go because of my grades. So, when I got in college, I just tried to focus more on it. But after I got here and I got hurt, it just kind of made it even more important because, I realized, even if I'm able to play pro football, it's not gonna last forever, and I still gotta, find a way to provide for myself and my family afterwards. So, and just being a better student, it helps with leadership and all those things. Because if you got, things that you're not doing right, you can't talk to the younger guys on the team about what they're not doing right. So it just all circles, just things that happened in my life just made me focus more on what's really important, and so I get my degree.
Employers and employees fear no more. Even Concepts is here to do the work involving employee benefit administration and human resources compliance. A privately owned consulting and brokerage firm established in 1999, we pride ourselves in our work for major companies. With agencies throughout the United States and over 40 consultants, we guarantee no matter where you are, our expertise are never far away. Services include, but are not limited to, payroll administration and employee benefit management and healthcare reform planning.
At Even Concepts, we do the work.
Marco's Pizza is the fastest growing pizza company in the U.S. Marco's was founded by native Italian Gio Marco and is committed to making authentic Italian pizza with fresh ingredients. More than 1,500 new Marco's locations are on their way. Cooler will open its doors to a new location this summer. Don't pass by, stop by, and try Marco's Pizza today.
Javante Mobley, that's my name. Savannah State University, number 55, D lineman. Man, David Adebiyi. One word, he's a leader. We the three amigos, that's what we call ourselves, me, David, and Will. But basically, David, this whole season, he's been an inspiration. He kept me on the right track. Dave always kept my head held high, whether it was from calling me, telling me I suck on a daily basis throughout the locker room. Dave is a funny person, man. A lot of people take him too seriously. He is serious, but he really is a jokester. And I mean, if you just know his background, where he came from, then you'll know why he grinds so hard. Basically, a couple years back, during the North Carolina Central game, boy was balling out. He got a pick. He about to run it back. First D lineman to get a pick in the history. About to run it back. Running back hit him with a low shot. Messed up his ACL or hip, one of them. He was out for the season, and it was real sad. It hurt a lot of people. I know a lot of us wanted him back. Some of us wish he would have never made the interception so he wouldn't have gotten hurt, but that's how it happened. But basically, Dave, he had to go through all this adversity throughout his whole career here. And no one once asked how he felt. I asked him how he felt. He said it sucks. He hates it. I mean, every obstacle he ever had in his life, he fought through. And then he came back this year, played together, pretty much finished the whole season together. Came back, North Carolina Central, same team that put him out. He had a career high 2 sacks against him, balling out, a few tackles. All I can really say is, man, David, he's just someone you can look up to. He's someone he could be a role model in a lot of people's lives. And I'm gonna miss him when he's gone. Pretty sure a lot of us are gonna miss him. No one can replace him. It's my boy number 58, the three amigos, JT, Will, and David.
I think hard work is just, accountability, just, giving it your all, pushing yourself past comfort, to the point where, your whole body just shuts down because you have nothing left. Hard work is, it's not something that anybody can say it is. It's just something that, you have to know internally if you're working hard or not. It's just between you and you.
Edward Gabadia, defensive lineman. My first year playing with Adebiyi, it's great to have an older guy out there, someone that's a leader, someone that can set an example for me. So he's more like a role model, more like someone I look up to, someone like an older brother to me. He plays the same position as me. We both defensive ends, so if I got somebody that already been through it, he's telling me the ins and outs, what I gotta do to get better. It's real great. So, he's a real leader. He's a great guy, and I love having him on my team. So it's pretty sad that he's a senior, I'm a freshman. I only get 1 year with him.
Employers and employees fear no more. Even Concepts is here to do the work involving employee benefit administration and human resources compliance. A privately owned consulting and brokerage firm established in 1999, we pride ourselves in our work for major companies. With agencies throughout the United States and over 40 consultants, we guarantee no matter where you are, our expertise are never far away. Services include, but are not limited to, payroll administration and employee benefit management and healthcare reform planning.
At Adebiyi Concepts, we do the work.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Wait until the flowers start blooming to get motivated. Spring break is right around the corner, so let's get those bodies in shape. Beach bodies are made in the winter so you can show them off in the summer. Come on up to Wiley Wilcox or Tiger Arena and tighten up those glutes and abs. Remember, if you take care of your body will take care of you.
Wilcox Wiley is one of the oldest buildings on Savannah State University campus. The building was named after two men who attended Georgia State Industrial College back in the early 1900s. The late Cyrus G. Wiley, whom also served as the president of Georgia State Industrial College for Colored Youth during 1921-1926. Wilcox Wiley Complex was built in 1954 after the gymnasium that was built in 1936 that was named by William G. Wilcox and Benjamin F. Hubert was president at the time. And William K. Payne was the president when the Wilcox Wiley was renovated to include the Wiley Physical Complex. To this day, Wilcox Wiley has made major changes from back when it was first built.
Marco's Pizza is the fastest growing pizza company in the U.S. Marco's was founded by native Italian Gio Marco and is committed to making authentic Italian pizza with fresh ingredients. More than 1,500 new Marco's locations are on their way. Pula will open its doors to a new location this summer. Don't pass by, stop by, and try Marco's Pizza today.
College. Well, first off, I graduated May 2015, so happy about that. After this semester, I only got 6 credits, so but my goals after college, pretty much, try to pursue pro football as much as possible and try to make a career out of that. But even during that and after that, planning on going to law school, maybe even become a teacher. Something along those courses, but definitely going to law school and seeing where that goes after that.